More about Jesus? 'Cause I can talk about Jesus all day.
Yeah, I mean, we could finish.
Because I'll save all their souls out there in these streets.
Yeah.
Because we can go to the story of how I got to Jesus.
Yeah, tell me, how did you get to Jesus?
I was in
what
jail.
point of your life?
For human trafficking.
Mm-hmm.
Since you want to talk about sex working. That's where the pimp comes from.
Yeah.
But I don't want to talk about that because, there's no statutory on that. So
Gotcha.
allegedly, I was arrested, which that's a fact. I was arrested for human trafficking. What year was that, Karen?
2016, 2015.
2000, was it 15 or 16? I can't remember. It was like January 22nd, I think, 2015. I was young. That was years, that was years ago.
It had to be like 15.
I think I was like 24, 25.
Zaire was a baby.
Oh,
He
yeah.
was a toddler.
Oh, it was like 7, 8 years because the baby was just a little baby.
Yeah, so that he was like
Oh, shit.
5. Because he was like, he understood.
Anyway, sometimes when I was old,
In 2015, I was
sometime when I was younger, in my younger years, I used to be living a street life, but I mostly sold drugs, weed, allegedly. As a teenager, I sold drugs in certain spaces, but you get out there selling drugs, stuff like that. You meet all type of people. You meet people of different life walks, whatever. And I had a boyfriend that allegedly sold drugs, but different drugs like hardcore narcotics. So, long story short, we was running around doing all kinds of stuff, living life, making money, and FBI arrested us. This is Googleable, so y'all can Google the rest of the fucking facts. You can Google that shit. Human trafficking, motherfuckers. Okay, anyways.
How long did you serve?
Thank God. Literally, but this is where I mean, like, God really saved my life. They wouldn't let me bond out. My bond was $110,000, and they wanted cash or property only. They wouldn't let me. Bonding company would not touch that shit. They like, yo, this bitch gonna run. Like, she literally got a life sentence. You're like, they're not gonna. So they was like, my dad bonded me out. Shouts to dads. My dad bonded me out, and like 10 months later, they let me bond out. I stayed going to court for that for like 2.5 years before finally God literally released me from that. But long story short, in the midst of that going on, I, basically was planning to go to jail for the rest of my life because they caught me red-handed, allegedly. And they offered me like 50 years, do 25. And I was only like 23 years old. That's where the term pimp comes from, because in the jail they called me the madam. I was the only girl there that had human trafficking or any of those type of charges. Most girls go to jail for shoplifting, fighting, little stuff like having drugs for a guy. So it was like, yo, like bitch, what the fuck was you out there doing? So they used to like make all type of rumors, say I like sold babies, all type of shit. That shit be funny, but while I was there, I've always been a reader. Like I said, that's been something I've always done. So I was there, I just read books.